Welcome to Big Chicks Lit. This is our first group video in a long time, but we are all here and we want to spend time with everyone out there in YouTube land. So welcome to our next video.
Hello, welcome to our social distancing quarantine video.
Right. We're still thriving, Big Chick.
Right.
Still thriving and still eating, okay?
What's everybody munching on?
Well, me, I have a really rinky-dink salad, but hey, it's a salad. We got some baby spinach. Don't judge my salad.
We're being healthy. Okay.
Papavitos, y'all already know. And then we got some Olive Garden ranch. So
Right. Shout out.
Shout out.
I just want to know who else mixes dressings like these weirdos do. I don't do that. We got some weirdos, the Luns, and my mom mix dressing. They're weird.
I do. I do mix my dressings. I love Thousand Island and like the honey mustard. Those two together are so good.
Oh my god.
Or like the cream Italian with some Thousand Islanders.
Oh my god, y'all too much.
But anyway, so I am sipping on a smoothie I made with frozen berries, strawberries, blueberries, blackberries, raspberries, some yogurt, 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla. I put 1 shot of orange juice, and I put almond milk and water. It's really good.
You bearing it up over there.
See, I love smoothies.
1 scoop of ice cream, 1 little bitty spoonful of ice cream, because I figured, hey, I know this is healthy, but I can have 1 little bitty thing in there.
Yeah.
That's this. I put
That's
a
right.
ice cream in it, and my slice on the side.
See, I love putting orange juice in my smoothies, so that's a good idea to do just a shot because it can really take up a whole bunch of carbs and whole shit.
Yes, exactly. I've got 1 little shot glass and put just 1 shot in it.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. And we're just trying to be thick but healthy. Big
There
Chick.
you go.
Yes. Some of
Okay.
us have gained the quarantine 15, so some of us got
Yeah, me.
got to lose weight.
Quarantine 30.
Oh my gosh.
So what are you guys eating on?
And so here, if you can see it, my
Ooh, that looks
salad.
good.
It's really nice and colorful.
That is
It's
a salad.
salad.
Okay.
Right? With
It looks
some
good.
eggs. And then some sauteed shrimp and a little garlic butter sauce with some yogurt with poppy seeds. And then, we're trying to stay healthy, stay hydrated. This is just water, but, add a little spadass. I just made that to it. So it's just water, a little sparkling water, kettle lemonade with, a little garnish on the side, a little strawberry. And then, of course, you got to finish it off with a little raspberry, sugar-free, a little syrup. Because
Cool.
sugar don't hurt nobody, right?
Don't hurt nobody.
Yeah, I know. I was talking to Danielle earlier today because she always gets on me because I do not like water. It tastes disgusting to me. So I'm always pouring raspberry or something into my water. I just don't know how people can. And then they tell you got to drink a gallon. Like, that's just too much. I don't know how.
I love water.
Oh my god,
Love water.
it's just disgusting. But I have just some ramen noodles. It's quick, and that's one of my favorite things to do if I don't have time for nothing else, even though it's not that healthy. And then just a smoothie, almond milk, strawberries, half a banana, and it's more than a shot of orange juice. So I'm saying like half of a cup of orange juice, splash of the raspberry, some ice. So that's pretty much it. But I love if I do something like this, I love putting more. Like I love trying to drink the drink first because it's healthier, and then it'll probably fill me up before I even finish the
The
ramen.
food. Right.
Right.
So what you guys think about this quarantine?
Oh my gosh, like we're living in a sci-fi movie right now. It's crazy to me.
I mean, definitely living in Outbreak from the movie in the early 90s. Dustin Hoffman.
Right. It is so crazy.
I mean, did we really think this would be happening in 2020 when we started this year?
No.
I know.
That's something.
It's like all my vacations this year I've had to cancel. I'm like everything's canceled.
Right.
Right.
I mean, one thing I was thinking about is when we, when they were locking everybody down and saying you guys stay home, I had a little anxiety because it was like, I like to be at home, but when you tell me I have to be at home, I can't go nowhere, now I'm like getting claustrophobic, going crazy. And so when they said that, I was like, oh my goodness. But, I do try to go outside, like go walking or, go to the grocery store if I need to. So it's not really like we lock down. Like, so it's not that bad. It's just life is different than what we're used to. We're not, like, there's no movie theater.
It's for our safety, right?
Right, as far as
Exactly.
So this is my question. Have you guys been wearing your masks when you go out or your rubber gloves?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yes.
I religiously wear. I even. Cause
I wear goggles too.
You and Mom.
I got my glasses.
Lord. But that's what they were saying. Like if you're a glasses wearer, they were saying if you have contacts right now, put them to the side and wear glasses. And so wear your glasses. So I mean, it is through droplets. So I mean,
right.
Who said droplets can't get in your eye? I've talked to somebody before and they spit a little piece of spit got in my eye. So yeah, it can happen.
Oh,
Oh yeah, definitely.
But the thing that
stores, and then somebody coughing, I immediately turn around and look, making sure they're practicing social distancing from me.
right.
But that's one thing I
like,
noticed.
thank God I have my mask on. And my goggles, the goggles I wear are the clear ones, the safety ones that come around like this.
Yeah.
And then I have, my head wrap and my mask on, and then I have a scarf around my mask. So, I'm just trying to protect myself.
Right. Because,
Right.
Because half the people that you see out there, they don't even have masks on.
They sure don't.
I'm like, nothing. People don't believe it.
That's what I was saying. It doesn't make sense to me. I was in Walmart the other day, and I'm just like, half these people do not have on gloves or masks or anything. So I make sure if I see somebody coming towards me, I'll move and back my cart up and go somewhere else because I'm like,
exactly.
If you're not going to practice it, I am. I wear the gloves. I have the hand sanitizer in the car. So as soon as I sit in, I'm taking the gloves off, washing hands, and I don't wear goggles, but I've been wearing my glasses. I just took them out just today for my contacts. But I even made myself a mask. I took like two or three masks, and I put a shop cloth in between them, and then I sewed it up because I was like, I want to make sure nothing get in here.
But, included some Lysol wipes. Constantly wiping. I think this is really going to change people's mindset, and at least in America, where a lot of us will become germaphobes if we weren't already.
And I was already a germaphobe, so.
I was gonna say I'm religious. Like if I see somebody go in the bathroom and I don't hear the stink come on, I will tell you. You gonna wash your hands? Like,
right.
Come on now.
I was gonna comment on everything that's going on right now. Everything y'all are talking about, and say it's a shame when you're out, you're wearing things to protect yourself, and people look at you like you're sick.
Right.
I know. Look at you like you're crazy.
I mean, when this first was happening, I was telling my mom because she was wanting to wear her mask, and at that time, almost nobody was wearing it. And I was telling her, "Oh, don't wear it," because they were saying if you wear your mask, then people are going to think you have it, and they might attack you. And so
you're a target.
Right. And so now they want everybody to wear it. I think it should be mandatory. We all got a piece of cloth. Like you may not have a mask, but you have something to protect yourself. Because everybody, let's be honest, doesn't cough into their arm like they're supposed to.
Mm-hmm. Right. And I will say this. I'm pretty stubborn. So I've been wearing my mask. Even when they said don't wear it because, if you're not sick, you don't need it. I was like, okay, yeah. I don't believe that. I'm wearing my mask so that I won't get sick. Mm-hmm. And now all of a sudden, everybody has to wear a mask. I'm like, should have been doing it a long time ago.
Exactly.
But nobody really wants to walk around town with a mask on their face all the time. But like right now, if we have to, then we just have to.
Right.
So my question is, what about all the stuff that we're used to having and now we don't have it, or it's hard to find it, it's scarce, or what I've been noticing is shopping. The items that I normally would get, I have to sacrifice and just get something that I wouldn't normally get, or a different name brand that I wouldn't normally get, I can't find Lysol wipes and Lysol spray anywhere. Thank God, back in February,
Right.
I kind of seen this coming, so I went and stocked up.
Right.
And got myself Lysol wipes, Lysol cleaner for the kitchen, the floor, the bathroom. Got Lysol spray, all of that back in February. At the end of February, because I was like, this is getting ready to come over here, and we're getting ready to have to, keep things clean or get locked down. But now, it's like I go on Walmart.com or Target.com, and you can't find anything. I run to the grocery store, the shelves are clear. You can't find any wipes, any Lysol. It's crazy.
Yeah, what
What you think?
I started doing was, when I go on Walmart, I ask the people who work there. I ask them, when do y'all getting the shipment in? And they're like, oh, we get it in on most Walmarts get it in on Tuesday. And I'm like, okay, Tuesday morning, I'm gonna be right there. So immediately get
That's
something
what
off the
I
shelf.
do. I called them too.
I mean, that's sad.
They can't tell you what's going to be on the shipment. They're like, we're getting our shipment on this day, but I can't tell you what's going to be on the shipment because we don't know.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, that it's getting that bad to the point, toilet tissue, most definitely, but then also paper towels. So people, are resulting to different measures to wipe themselves.
Yeah. I mean, but you also have to just go to, I think, different stores that you might not normally go to find items. Like, I know Home Depot and Lowe's, they have tons of paper towels. And, most people don't think that they carry that kind of stuff, but they do,
I was just at Lowe's the other day. I left Walmart, and thank God, I looked on the internet, Walmart.com, and it said that they had Lysol wipes. So I rushed out to Walmart real quick, and I got there, and they were all gone except for 4 left. So I grabbed one, and I got me some paper towels and tissue. And then I went to Lowe's right next door to see if they had any wipes. They were all out, but I did try there.
Oh, we forgot to mention to everybody that we're wearing our onesies.
As you can see, well, you can't really see, but
Yes.
of course, my onesie's black and white.
Onesie video, and mine is Minnie Mouse. It has a little Minnie Mouse.
Little Minnie Mouse head. Let me see. Do I have? Oh, this is not my. Oh, I don't have anything. But
Mari, Danielle, you guys have a hat too?
Mm-hmm. Yep, I got a hat.
Minnie, Mari are onesie twins. Onesie life. I love onesies. Like, this has nothing to do with Corona, but I love onesies. And I was looking online the other day saying, I need to get me a unicorn onesie and an avocado onesie. Like, I gotta get me some more.
I bet those would be cute. But the thing of it is since we're on quarantine and practice social distancing and all of that, do you really have to get dressed up all the time? So, hey, you're basically in your onesie all the time anyway, right?
Right.
I wear pajamas all day, every day.
Right.
I'm not trying to impress nobody.
Right.
God bless y'all.
I mean, on a couple of days, I was like, all right, now, I think it's a good day to, let's change these pajamas into another pair of pajamas. We're not keep wearing the same pajamas.
So I think, and I haven't said anything, but since, we've been home since the middle of March, right? Mm-hmm. And this is now the middle of April, so we've been home for a month. And me and my husband have been working in the living room as our office, together in our pajamas every day. Or sometimes I will get dressed in like some leggings and a t-shirt. But I said, I think next week I'm going to start getting dressed like I'm going to the office. I'm going to do that just for 1 week.
Aww.
I'm going to put on a cute little dress, or put on a cute little suit, put heels on, do my hair, do my face, and come down cute in the living room.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that I can be, I'm going to give him a little bit of that.
Right, dropping some pencils or something.
Right, give him a little bit of that. For 1 week. And then I'm back to my pajamas.
Okay.
Then I'm back to my pajamas.
But I don't know.
What do we think about?
Wait, I don't know what country it is, but I think it was Malaysia. They actually sent out a notice to women on Twitter or something. They were saying, if you are in this country, we don't want divorces to happen. Your husband is used to you putting on makeup, getting dressed, and going to work. And they were like, keep doing that, while you're in quarantine, like encouraging. So it was a huge thing a couple weeks ago on Twitter that they would even say that.
Oh,
to
wow.
some people.
I didn't even know that.
Right. I was just like, wow. But I mean, on the other hand, you get used to wearing your pajamas, and even not even just for another person, but that just makes you feel better. That even if you're not going anywhere, and I think a couple of other people have been doing that online. I noticed, getting dressed for work. Even if you don't really have to see anybody, try to get back in the habit, or even I think like for kids, I think it's important that they still have a bedtime, not 2 a.m. or something like that, because you got to get back into a routine. We never know what's about to happen.
Yes, I mean, because that's good. Like as you said, it's good for adults and children to just keep that habit fresh in their mindset, in order in your schedule, to have a schedule so that you're not wasting time idly every day.
Right, because I think that's what has added to my quarantine 15 is me just snacking all day long when I'm just sitting here, so I'm not burning that many calories. I'm like, you don't need to eat that much, you're just bored. And so, like in a routine thing, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, like, come on, let's get back into it.
Oh my gosh, yes. Just eating all the time. My whole thing was every time we went out, I had to get ice cream bars, Kit Kat ice cream bars, fudge bars, any kind of ice cream. And I honestly, I just eat it all day long. So that's where I started realizing, wait a minute.
I mean, for me,
I started seeing all that weight I was gaining. I'm like, okay, I better slow down a little bit.
For me, it even stopped me, like, because I used to go eat fast food every once in a while, but I haven't even really been to a fast food restaurant since they shut everything down, or like to McDonald's or anything like that. So I think that's a good thing. But yeah, I mean, ice cream, especially when we all had these cookies. Ooh. We all had these cookies, you guys, and they were so good. And we used to make the sugar cookie ones around here almost every day. And we were like, look, no more. We had to make a stand together. No more cookies.
Oh, right. Because I love peanut butter cookies.
Them sugar cookies, I was eating like a whole bucket a week.
I was eating a whole thing of peanut butter cookies. Or the chocolate chip cookies. And Imari and were like, Mom, you're making cookies again. And I wasn't only just making cookies. This is what I was doing. I would make a big old pan of them, like the 12-inch
sheet pan,
cookie cake.
The 12-inch pan. What is that big old giant heavy pan that you cook in? That we make the apple pies in.
Oh, the cast iron.
Cast iron. I'll take the cast iron thing, fill it all the way at the bottom with cookie dough,
and
then I would cook it. And then before it got done, I would pull it out of the oven. And then put Reese's peanut butter cups on top of it and Dove chocolate all on top of it and put it back in the oven and let it melt down in it and get it out. That's the kind of cookies we were doing.
Okay, so y'all was doing like extra cookies then.
Yeah, right. And then put it on my plate with a glob of ice cream on top of it.
So it was definitely like a cookie cake.
I'm about to go do that today. Shoot.
Imari's like, Mom, you're eating cookies again.
Oh, God.
So,
sweets in this house just makes no sense. I'm not a sweet person unless I have the craving, and I hardly have that.
Oh, lucky you.
Just to see everybody out here scavenging for chocolates and ice creams. But then I can't judge nobody because I sit here and I eat carbohydrates all day, so
See, so that's what you crave.
Yeah.
Savory.
I'm like that too, Mari. I don't need that many sweets, but I do love sugar cookies. But me is me and carbs. Like I can eat ramen noodle all day, even though that's not good for me. I'm like, it's so easy and it tastes good, and you can add stuff to it. I'm like, what am I gonna eat? Ramen. It's just the first thing that pops up.
Put some cheese in it. Put a little bit of chives on top and all that stuff.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yep.
Right. So what do you guys miss the most since we're in quarantine? What do you guys miss the most?
I miss going to the movies.
I was going to say that too. That was my first one.
Like that.
Going to the
trips
movies.
me out.
I miss going to the movies as well, but I just miss being able to go out to a restaurant. I mean, just like sit and enjoy myself, or just get out of the house and say, hey, what are we going to do this weekend? Let's just go out and just drive and do something.
Right.
You know, because I don't know when this is over, when I'll be comfortable back at a restaurant. I think those restaurant days for me are like over, because they're the waiters, they're talking now that once they do open up the restaurants, the waiters and the staff will all have on gloves and masks.
Oh, wow.
And I know I'm not going to be in there without a mask on. So
Right.
So you can't
sitting
even
down in a
enjoy it.
restaurant eating in a mask while they're waiting on me in a mask. It's like,
Yeah.
I'm not going to be comfortable.
I know.
Right, that completely affects the ambiance of the restaurant.
Right.
experience.
I'll
I
probably
mean,
go
have you
pick my
delivered?
food and bring it home and eat it.
Yeah.
Right, have you delivered it all, Antwai?
We just did, like 3 days ago, we got pizza. Aaron went to pick it up. And then a week before that, I went to Qdoba. And Qdoba, they come out to the car. You place your order online, drive up there, they come out to the car, and then they bring your food out, and I left. And so those are the only two places that we've gone. But they're talking about trying to get some Shake Shack or Culver's sometime soon.
Yeah, okay. Because I know
Yeah.
some.
We've only done it twice, and I was kind of nervous doing it. What about you guys?
Oh, yeah, I feel the same way. The last time I had Culver's, and I was just like, really, should I get it? Because then I'm
Especially if
thinking
they're
now,
not wearing
what
masks.
we already should have been thinking is, okay, are they washing their hands? They're touching money. They're touching my food. It's just too much.
Well, I know if you're using a debit card, they put the reader out there for you to swipe. But yeah, I mean, every restaurant is not requiring their people to wear masks or gloves. I will say that. So if I don't see masks or gloves, I'm good, because you know, and even that's just what they do in there. What are they doing when they're not at the restaurant? You know,
I agree.
maybe when they go grocery shopping, they may not, you know, because they may come into contact with somebody, and then now they're at work, so you don't really know. But I think it's just interesting, and I'm really curious to see how many restaurants and other type of businesses like movie theaters will even be able to sustain this new way of life, at least for the next year. You know, because they're going to have to rope off certain areas so that we're still 6 feet apart. You know?
I mean, with that, though, it might be affecting the movie industry, but it's not affecting drive-ins, the drive-in movie theater.
Right, they're going to get a comeback.
Exactly. That's what I said, wow.
Sad thing is that there's only one drive-in in this area.
Right.
Knows how many people love to go to the movies.
Exactly.
Well, they going to get some money, because I was just telling my mom the other day, I was like, let's go to the drive-in, because they still showing movies there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're getting ready to. I remember about 4 years ago, they were thinking about closing down.
Aw.
And then they said, well, we'll just wait.
Aw.
And they're still open.
Because I know.
Right.
I was
And right now, like you guys said, they're going to make a comeback.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize they were still showing movies, though.
Mhm.
Right,
No.
because you think, I mean, everybody, they have the option, if they have Amazon, to watch the movies that were playing in the theater when it shut down.
Right.
But
Which
then
they should have
sometimes you
been
just
doing
wanna come
that
out.
the whole time. I'm sorry.
Do what?
They should have been playing theater movies on Amazon from Jump Street. I'm sorry. I've been saying that for years, because when I go to the movies, I'll go watch a movie, and I'm going to spend, of course, extra money on popcorn and stuff. But when I go home, like, if it was a good movie, I want to see it again. And I don't want to always
Mhm.
go back to the theater. And so I have been saying years ago, why don't they charge like $20 so they're still getting the amount for like a 5-family home or something like that, or 3 people? You can watch it at home and just have it for like 2 days. So I hope that will change the industry to where they let us, that way they don't have people, you know, getting movies illegally.
I
and that
agree,
kind of stuff.
because with a family of 5, we spend well over $100 every time we go to the movies.
Yeah,
Because we're buying those tickets, and then everybody wants to eat,
everyone see it.
you know? So it's so much cheaper to just rent that movie at home on the TV, you know? So
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's
but I
right.
definitely miss the movies. I mean, I didn't really go to malls like that, so I don't really miss
No.
just the movies. I just miss the freedom of being able to go out and about and not
On your
have to
own,
worry
the ability.
about other worry about this unknown thing that we really don't know that much about, you know.
Okay, so what about all of these people that are still kicking it at the parks, having cookouts at the at the house in the backyard, having cookouts with all the neighbors hanging out, and not social distancing and acting like nothing is really going on. Right.
Because those people are going to go back to their house, then they're going to go back to their job, and they're going to infect people because they're a carrier and they don't even realize it.
Mm-hmm.
Right, because I'm like, I understand people miss seeing their friends and their family, but I feel like for those of us who haven't lost somebody or don't know anybody that's been, like really affected by this and have had the symptoms of it or have had it, I just think about the people who their loved ones are passing away and they don't get to really say goodbye. Like,
I know.
That's what trips me out. I'm like, I do not want to experience that at all because you can't even, it's bad enough to lose somebody, but then you can't even grieve with your family because only 10 of you can be there. And then they're putting projectors up outside for everybody else to watch in their car. Like, that's what, nobody is there to hug you. You can't even hug each other. So
sad.
Right, let alone for the people who it's happening to that they never get to see their loved ones again and only get to say goodbye on the phone. Like, that's crazy to me. But, yeah.
It's
or having the funeral, the coffin itself outside so people can drive by and say bye.
It's just not
it's just really different.
It's just
my heart breaks. I mean, my heart literally